Alright, let's do... What is... I can't control the doors. I can't control the doors. Awesome. You need O2? I need to cut the O2 so the fires go out. The fire was out and that guy's... Both of them died after the fire went out. Alright, I quit this run. Oh man, this is frustrating. This is like rage quit inducing. The fire was out. We have oxygen. We have oxygen. We have 23% oxygen. We had it, and they died. And then the only reason we were in this trouble in the first place was because it wasn't auto-firing in the previous fight. That's what put us here. There's no O2 in that room. Then what is the point of this gauge? Fire eats up oxygen. That completely makes sense. What is the point of this gauge then? If every room has its own individual counter, why on earth would I need this gauge? That meter is total O2? Well, it's useless. Me. It's useless then. Alright. Let's get out of here. If a room has diagonal stripes, it's out of O2. I understand that now. There was no warning for why those people were dying. I thought they had like third-degree burns or something. There was no warning as to why that was happening. And the only reason we were in that situation was because the targeting was breaking on the previous fight. You can open doors. I could not open doors because the door open controls were broken. I had no control over any of the doors. Okay. So, I unlocked drone system earlier. It's gone now. Do I have to unlock it on every run? That really sucks. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna take a minute. That was really frustrating. Dying because I don't understand a system in a game, I could totally accept that. I'll be like, alright, yeah, alright, I learned something, I'll get better. Like the red stripe thing, I now know that for all intents and purposes, that oxygen gauge in the top left corner has no valuable information for me. I just need to look at whether the rooms are red or not. Because it might say 90%, but there could be one room completely empty of oxygen and it'll kill my whole crew. Now I know that, all right? That's not what made me mad. The targeting thing made me mad. Because even the people in chat couldn't figure out why it was doing that. Okay. The O2 gauge is useful if you need to open all the doors to flood the ship with O2. If you open all the doors, it would vacuum everything out into space. Alright. Level 1 doors are trash for dumping O2 to extinguish fires. I had no control over the doors, guys. The door control room was busted. I could not control that. Do you have any other ships? No, I just started. That was my best run, and it was completely, like, dismantled by that fight where the guns were not working. Okay. After a short time, you receive a message. Hello, I hope it's not a bother, but I'm looking for an escort to a nearby system. This region is quite dangerous and our ship is not well armed. Okay. Added quest marker. Alright. FTL's an awesome game, but you lose a lot. Guys, I accept that. I play roguelikes, okay? I just put 150 hours in Against the Storm. I don't mind losing over and over and learning. My beef is when I lose to a mechanic and no one can figure out why. Because then I think it's a game bug, and then I think the game is bugged, and I don't trust the game. And if I can't trust the game systems, I don't want to play it anymore. That's the issue, Read the auto fire. I did read the auto fire. I did. We read it, and then we turned it on and tried it, and it failed. We turned it off, we tried it, and it failed. We turned it off and control clicked, and it failed. We turned it on and control clicked, and it failed. We couldn't figure out why it was busted. You receive a hail from a station orbiting a nearby planet. Captain, we're Federation Terraforming Team C12 and are in need of assistance. Do you have some time? What's up? Thank you. We need to scan the planet for life before we can begin terraforming, but our sensors can't get the necessary power to scan through the atmosphere. We got a schedule to keep any chance you can help. Attempt to scan. It seems your sensors are no more powerful than the terraformers. You apologize and continue on your way. Alright. Autofire is for individual guns. I know. Just check. Okay, so some of you are coming back into the conversation late and we're repeating stuff we've already said like 10 times. Rewind the stream a few minutes if you want to see what happened. The nearby planet shows signs of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message into space. Warning, quarantine level 5 in effect under blah blah blah. Quarantine level 5. Okay. You spot a rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport. Take their goods. You prepare to secure them by force. They don't want to fight, they're trying to escape. Intruders detected. I have 2 missiles that miss. Okay, their engines are down now. It's working now? Yes, it is working now. Chat being like Dark Souls streaming, chat blaming Buck for dying. How did it get away? Did I not have its engines broken? They were red. You might want to try it on easy. Isidore, I want to hear a solid reason for why that thing didn't work earlier. If I can't hear one, I'm going to assume the game is bugged, and then I won't have trust in the game. Other than that, I was doing fine. The nebula? The nebula said it was messing up the sensors, which is the same thing every nebula says. That was like the 5th nebula I've gone into. If it was the nebula, okay. The tooltip didn't say that. That could have been it, I guess. Maybe the tooltips don't update for different nebulas. I'm not sure. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found in the database. Investigate. You land a small shuttle in an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly colored, 6-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Try to communicate. None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently. As you prepare to leave, one of the creatures canters forward and forcefully nudges you away from the ship. He seems to want you to follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old NG ship's crash site. Inside, you're able to find and reactivate an NG. Kara? Repair speed doubled. Okay. Alright. Quest area. I manually held control. I think I found a solution to this online. It looks like a rare bug If you, someone wrote, I manually held control and retargeted all my guns, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the next fight while paused, then turned autofire off and then back on again to fix it. So spacebar, control 1 click, control 2 click, control 3 click, control 4 click, and then spacebar, spacebar. Okay. Shortly after you arrive, the ship you're escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for your help and offer you a reward. Awesome. All right. Jump. Here. Does that give you infinite lives? It does a fatality. Intervene to defend the outpost. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move in to engage. Aiming for their weapons. Alright, their weapons are down, so I think it's just this drone now, which I think the drone alone can't pierce the shields. Of course, if we miss 2/3 of our shots, they can fix their stuff. Think it's gonna take 2 more volleys. On the wiki, it said keyboard keys combo like control 1 through control 4 or control left mouse click on a weapon slot reverses the setting for a specific weapon slot. E.g., if auto fire is disabled for all weapons, the control switching will enable it for so. Yeah. We tried it like that. Muck, you might want to use the missiles to break their engine so they won't be able to flee. The only times that they have tried to flee, they've announced it, and then I've shot the engines, or attempted to at that time. The outpost hails you. The Pompous Bastards expected free service because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. Okay. You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Hail them to offer assistance. They respond, help, our shields are down and we won't last long. Try to help. You try your best, but one stray rock hits a key structure in their ship. It breaks apart in front of your eyes. You salvage what you can before leaving and try not to think about the lost crew. Oh dang, you died. Thanks for the money. The captain of the ship claims he can provide services as long as you've got scrap. I don't have enough money. No thanks. You see a small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. We don't know who you are and we don't care, but this is the right place for ship repair. Okay. No refunds. Alright, next sector. Let's go this one. The sector was the site of many major battles between Federation and Rebel fleets. Strangely, there's little evidence of those battles remaining. A distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. The satellite defense system has gone haywire and their repair crew can't approach it without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. You consider options. NG crew can remotely repair its targeting system. Your NG crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. The station gives you its thanks along with a reward. Nice. A Linnaeus merchant appears to have significantly improved a translator, as you clearly understand their message. Metal content more than sufficient. Does your ship care to exchange resources for excess metal? That's over half my fuel. No. Decline, but ask about their translation device. It is quality. Our ship contains excess. Care to purchase? No. No matter, this one does not mind this ship. They pull away, and you are left to wonder what it meant by that. Perhaps the translation device has not yet been perfected. They're gonna steal my ship. An image of some weak and hungry humans comes into your screen. Those metal bastards think they could just absorb half our engines and leave us here to die. I hope you understand the need to take your ship by force. Yo, they're gonna fight me in the medbay where I'm regenerating? Also, I wish you could tell your people to focus fire, but no, everybody breaks off into a one-on-one. Okay. Good evening, Mug Peoples. Hey, Smashy! Lanai's ship is salvaging what remains of a small research station. Attack the ship. You move in and power up your weapons. What? It's like a drone messing with our shields. What is this room with the hacking? Launches a hacking drone that can disable a system. Accept their offer. Seems to be weird. Where? I should have more power than this. I'm not in a nebula or anything. Odd. An image of weak and hungry human. Okay, same thing. Intruders on board. I can't close the doors back. So I opened those doors to funnel them into the medbay and it worked, but they broke the door control, so I can't close them back. All right. Mission failed successfully. It worked out. It worked out. There appears to be some sort of research station near Pulsar, though it's hard to tell since a portion of it has been melted. The Lanai ship that has been working at it moves in to intercept you, totally oblivious to the threat of EM pulses. Okay, so it looks like the pulse messed with them also. The Alliance ship is preparing their FTL drive for a jump. They do not wish to fight any longer. No. You will not be leaving. The ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap. Mug, you could draw a square. Oh yeah, I forgot that you could drag a square in this game. Thank you for the reminder. Mug cares, he's just busy. Who in the what now? About Jackal's rant about Riot? Is that what you're talking about? Arcadian says, I could see you both loving this and getting massively frustrated by this game as well, but I do hope you enjoy it overall. No, I want to be really clear. I don't mind dying, failing runs, and starting again, right? I was actually playing Darkest Dungeon 2 today off stream, okay? Darkest Dungeon 2, Hades, Against the Storm, those are all roguelikes I've played very recently. I don't mind that. It's just dying to what I feel like is the game bugging as opposed to dying because of my own skills that I can improve, right? Because you can't improve game broke. So that really quickly gets under my skin. You detect a refueling platform near the beacon. Although its broadcast signal is garbled, you can't make out the message. Attempt to communicate. There's a screech from your comm system and the broadcast suddenly cuts off. The platform suddenly begins to move, revealing itself to be a Linnaeus ship. Okay. I have a lot of hours in this, never actually seen the bugs, Mantis excluded. The issue we had earlier is we couldn't get our weapons to keep auto-firing. And the enemy had so many shields, we needed the stuff to keep firing as fast as possible in order to keep up with it. And it was like, we hit, like, I did one click, and it would fire once and then stop. I turned on auto-fire, one click, fire once, then stop. I did control one click, fire once, then stopped. I turned off auto-fire, control one click, I did fire once, and then stop. And then since then, people have been trying to come up with theories about why it acted that way. That was the issue. Okay, their weapons are repeatedly getting disabled, so we should be fine now. I have 242 hours this game. I've never encountered a single bug. You're about the 10th person to tell me they have a lot of time in this game and they've never seen bugs. But so far, none of those people have been able to tell me what happened there. The ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap material. Investigate the fueling platform. It looks as if the Linnaeus were uninterested in the fuel reserves on the station, and there's a good amount of fuel left. You take what your ship can hold to prepare to jump. Okay. Health bars are fine. That's filling back up with oxygen. Upgrade the reactor, upgrade the engines. Start. You receive a message from a nearby station. The end is upon us. The metal demons have come to absorb your very being, but it's not too late to prepare for the worst. Give me 1 second here. Someone said we missed some resubs earlier. Did the alerts go off? Hang on. Why? I'm testing something. 1 sec. Okay, Arcadian Knights alert will not play. Did he use a no-no word? Oh, he wrote massively, which has assively in it. Okay, let's see this one. That one worked. Okay, so the last one didn't play an alert because it had a no-no word. The ones before it, I just didn't hear because of the game. And Franco Fates. I know! It's on the screen, Jackals! Holy shit. Welcome. Mukluk Douglas, thought to be original Esquire, the fourth, the shots of it, Sybil's the third, welcomes you and is not frustrated at all to the lab. Hope you enjoy our Steam entertainment's on the way. Cricket the speakers, touch the speakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Thank you for the resub. Welcome. Appreciate the support. Appreciate it. You receive a message from a nearby station. The end is upon us. The metal demons have come to absorb our very being, but it's not too late to prepare for the worst. It appears there was an advertisement for a space dock. You scan their products. Oh, I'm not under attack?
Pictures of Spider-Man!
Shut up. Drone control 85. Can I sell? Nope, I have nothing to sell. I could get a thing. What is this? Anti-personnel drone. I don't have drone control, so I can't do anything with that. I'll just repair, I guess. Okay. You arrive at the beacon to discover a civilian ship fleeing from a Linnaeus craft. Help the metal monsters or blah, 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 blah. All right, attack Linnaeus. Okay. Just go for it. Looking at its weapons. I need to try to, like, memorize the weapons. All right, so that's a one-shot. And that's a laser. Okay, I don't think they can damage me. I think I can just, like, chip them down. In which case... hit their shields. That'll speed it up. Chip? He's not in here. I'm not sure where Chip is. Did catch him sunbathing today, and he was like this. He looked like he was doing a Sphinx impression in front of a sunbeam. Wait, I'm sorry, did it stop auto-firing again? Auto-fire's on. It just did one shot and then stopped again. All right, so there, I just hit one click and it stopped. All right, let's do control one, click. No, keep fighting. Why did I have to do control one there, which does the, if you hold control, it does the opposite of what is selected. Right now, auto-fire is selected. So by hitting control, it should have done one shot and then stopped. And I didn't touch this button since the last fight. God, I'm gonna have to babysit this thing. The ship explodes, revealing some cargo of unprocessed metal. You collect a significant amount of scrap. Good. I need that. Did your weapon systems get damaged? No, they weren't able to get through my shields. A large transport ship undergoing maintenance hails you. Greetings, friend. We're getting out of this sector as soon as the coolant shaft is fixed, and I suggest you do the same. I half expect those damn metal freaks to come and try to melt down our ship at any moment. We're trying to offload inventory. Are you interested in buying something? Closed, no. Alright, leave. I've never seen Muck eat chips, let alone Doritos, during a stream. No, I'm not gonna eat greasy finger food during a stream. It'd be silly. Attack the rebel ship. Okay, auto fire is currently yellow. I'm going to click burst laser, and I'm gonna click on their shields. Okay, it worked that time. I'm pretty sure that they can't get through my shields, so I can just do this the cheap way and save my missiles. The gamer aesthetic Doritos. Doritos are especially messy because they get your fingers all cheesy. Ah, I didn't realize he was trying to get away. Okay. Next sector. Do you use the V button for anything stream related? No, I don't. I have not hit the V button at all this stream. If the reports are true, this area has been under the control of pirates for quite some time. Some traders still attempt to trade with the few settlements that remain, but they do so at great risk. Can you prevent them from jumping? Yeah, if I realized they were trying to jump, I could have shot their engine. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. No. I will fight you. Alright, pause. Alright, he seems to have 3 different weapons. Alright, aim at the weapon system and also fire a missile. Fire a missile 1 time at it. I held control when I hit the... What the heck? Mind control? I mean, he should repair that once that wears off.